The medical community right now is in a state of mourning after Dr. Oluwafemi Rotifa, a young resident doctor, collapsed and died after working for 72 hours straight. Reports indicate that the doctor had been on call for 3 days straight, working in the emergency room. He then went to the call room to rest, but ended up passing away. In a post on X, the Port Harcourt University Medical Students Association said that it is with a heavy heart and profound sorrow that we announce the passing of our 35th president of the Port Harcourt University Medical Students Association, Dr. Rotifa Femi, who died while on duty. This is a great loss to the family, loved ones, and the medical students community as a whole. As we mourn, we demand for justice and accountability. Rest in peace, Dr. Rotifa Femi. He's a 35th president. Now, we're yet to see a statement from the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital where he worked. But Dr. Rotifa was also reportedly registered with the United Kingdom's General Medical Council and was waiting for a medical placement abroad. And I'll just take a reaction to this story, Dr. Bati, before I come to you. This person wrote, "The painful loss of Dr. Oluwafemi Rotifa after a 72-hour call duty is more than a headline. It is a horror of what many of us have lived through. I remember during my house job, after working 32 hours non-stop, I checked my vitals and discovered my blood pressure was high. That moment opened my eyes to the hidden toll of exhaustion we carry as doctors. This tragedy reminds us that while we dedicate our lives to saving others, we also need systems that protect our own health and well-being. May Dr. Rotifa's soul rest in peace, and may his passing ignite urgent reforms to make humane working conditions a reality for every healthcare worker in Nigeria." We comment, Dr. Bati.
Okay, very quickly. We commiserate with the Rotifa family, with all the persons who worked with Dr. Rotifa, who knew him, his colleagues, his teachers, for whom, and for all of us,
yes,
for whom this is a monumental loss. Mm-hmm. Now, doctors sign upon graduation what they call the Hippocratic Oath, as defined by Hippocrates. Now, there is nowhere in that oath that says that a doctor must die while trying to save others. He says that doctors have an obligation to save lives, whatever the circumstances. Now, this is a young doctor who was working for 72 hours. He is one of those patriots who have refused to succumb to the Japa syndrome. Mm-hmm. Now, we were in this country when one minister of labor said, "Oh, we have more than enough doctors. Whoever wants to Japa, whether to Saudi Arabia or Canada or the US or the UK, was free to go."
Yes.
But there are some patrons who remain here. And now we have a shortage of doctors. How can one individual work for 72 hours? The guy was overworked until death. And yet this is a time when medical doctors are protesting, resident doctors are going on strike, nurses and midwives are going on strike. They are not even well paid. They don't even get their salaries on time. And then they lose their lives in the process. Nigeria happened to Dr. Rotifa.
Absolutely right.
But the other point is that doctors too have an obligation to take care of their health and not become victims of overwork or sudden death. In saving other people's lives, their own lives are very important.
Absolutely. Well said, Dr. Abati. Thank you for that. May his soul rest in peace. Well, in a heart-wrenching plea, a young Nigerian girl, Mercy Oluwagbenga, is warning her peers against the dangers of irregular migration after being rescued from Libya. Mercy, who was received by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, shared her harrowing ordeal. She said she was lured by a promise of a better life to care for her sick mother, but instead found herself in modern-day slavery. She worked for 1 year and 6 months without pay to settle a 2.5 million naira debt to her agent. Mercy tearfully recounted being maltreated and described how Nigerians in her situation are treated like animals.
They don't like us in the sense that they see us as, I don't know, maybe competitors, or because they knew wherever Nigerians are, they might take over. So they treat us like animals. My own experience was the last place I worked, I was locked up for a year. In my room, they locked the door before going out. They locked the outside door, they locked the gate door. So I was stranded in the house. Due to my own situation, I was like, maybe when I get there, I'll be able to send something home to my mom. But when I got even 5 naira, I couldn't even see to send to her. She died. She died. So no matter the situation, even if you are seeing 10 naira every month, 20 naira every month, don't go to Nigeria is better than every country.
What a powerful, powerful message. Really sad incident. I mean, I'm glad that she has been rescued. Honorable Abike Dabiri praised Mercy for her courage, calling her one of the lucky ones. The NIDCOM boss warned that many others have died or gone missing and described irregular migration as voluntary suicide. She assured that NIDCOM will help Mercy return to school and continue to advocate against human trafficking. And that's what she's done there. She has warned, and she says Nigeria is better than any country. She was on news last night, and my heart broke when I heard some of her statements there.
Very sad one. Please do not go that route, because we know what is going to end in. It's going to end in disaster and chaos. But I think the question we should ask without being hypocritical is that why are people leaving in Nigeria? It's because they don't trust. They don't believe, the system doesn't work, and that's the thing we speak about here every day. Look at Dr. Rotifa's case. Dr. Batsey, he said he wasn't passing the fight of Japa. He had already collected the medical paper. He was already set to go. We will have lost him before he passed. Why? Why are our doctors looking for the UK as transit point, people looking for Libya? Because there's something wrong in the country, and you can see the indications. $32 million America has given us to be able to feed people that are hungry.
Right.
Let's make this country work. Oji, I know Nigerians that schooled abroad. In fact, at first, if you schooled abroad in the 70s, people looked down on you because they felt the Nigerian education system was a whole lot better. Right. I know Nigerians that schooled abroad, they didn't think of staying back abroad. They were so eager to come back home.
Well, I came back home and we're
used
here
to look
together.
down American degrees.
You guys used to, right? All right. Well, I like her point and I like her advocacy. Yeah. And would also like to congratulate NIDCOM for the powerful work that they've been doing in bringing back our Nigerians home, really. And, you know, thank God for Mercy's life. She did have mercy.